Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this...
And the shot! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
He's had it taken off him. And here's Figo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well timed, excellent interception. That looks a cracking ball. And he's running through. Can he finish? Oh, that was brilliantly defended. Madrid with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's chosen to go back. Aims beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Yamal. And here's Hazard. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Serginho pinches it off him. Madrid are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found space here. He is through here. Shot, surely! And he's found the net! And we have liftoff! That was a given, it always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And a chance! And no mistake! And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that. Clinical.
There's the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Always goal side. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Drama over the penalty spot. One back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Barcelona cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Point blank header! No, not the best of headers. That has been cut short. Now it's Messi. Figo. And he plays one through. Akanji, always a very imposing presence at the back. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Shoots! Hazard. Kukçu. And that's been intercepted. And here's Bale. Yamal. Kukçu. Azar. And now the breakaway. Kaká. Messi in acres of space out. Chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willing...
Shot a goal! And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
That's a cute ball. Figo. Now it's Bale. And it's Serginho. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. He's picked his way through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Madrid have their third corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Guardiola. Serginho. He's in a great position here. Looking for options for movement. Serginho. Shevchenko. That pass has been well intercepted. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And it's Kukçu. And it's made its way to him.
3 minutos de descuento.
Hazard finding himself in space. And that has been cleared. And the shot! Marvellous goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And yes, it's him again. Chance! And that brings the first half to a close. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Serginho. Kukçu. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well played. Conte. Now it's Kaká. Messi. Lovely feet. And it's Kaká. Guardiola. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And they can counter here. And he's lost his man here. He's in. Moss is having a shot. And he has his goal. They've done it again. It is incredible.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Real chance!
Madrid have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
He's through here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Shevchenko.
Whatever happens, That's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And this is Shevchenko. And this is Figo. Picked out brilliantly. Important interception. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets, and that could set him on his way. Who saw this coming? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Conte gets a good foot in there. Messi. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Yamal. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Knocks it into space. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Bale. Takes a shot! And there's his goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Madrid leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
And here's Drogba. Kaká. Tries a shot! There's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And the finish!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch...
Oh, that could spell trouble this time, surely! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Madrid look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back? I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's beaten the last man. Drogba. Hernandez with a fine tackle. Now it's Bale. It's played through for him. And there goes the final whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Bale voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
Madrid really were great today. They
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He's going for goal!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Short changes him with that pass. And this is Drogba. This looks promising. McAllister. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on... Shot, surely! And we have our very first corner. Well, there's the clearance. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Hakimi. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Now it's McAllister. Figo. Serginho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So it is still 0-0.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Figo. And he's worked it through. And it's Kimmich. And the shot's on here. Paredes. And Shevchenko! Goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Drogba. Messi. Almada. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Messi. Almada. Real chance! And that's a tiny finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Serginho. Shevchenko running with the ball. Now, can they get him away? And he plays one through. Nice control. And this is Shevchenko. Paredes clears without hesitation. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball is over the line. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that is one way to stop him. The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Out for a throw. Batistuta. Serginho. Almada. Argentina have it back and can go again. Looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. De Gea gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. It's Figo. McAllister. Now it's Messi. And the through ball. And it's made its way to him. Batistuta. Batistuta! Marvellous goal! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Guardiol. Figo. It's Kimmich. And the referee has signalled for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we get things going again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Figo. Bale.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Kimmich. Looking for options for movement. And he's intervened well there. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko, well read, and the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. No, that was never going to make it. Shevchenko is flagged offside. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Shevchenko, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, given offside once more. Well timed, excellent interception. Figo. Kimmich. And here's Bale. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Almada. And it's Batistuta. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Roberto Carlos. He is through here. It's a good ball out wide. Almada unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Foyt gets across and deals with it. And here's Bale. Yamal. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking up. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, good line! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He leaps for it. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Argentina really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Now it's Bale. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Kimmich. Shevchenko. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Serginho. It's Kimmich. Tries to pass it, tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Goes for a shot! This time, surely! No, just not quite. And here's Bale. Serginho, chance for a shot! And again! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And now he has two. Quite a game this, all square again.
Madrid really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage will...
Shoots! Goal! Argentina! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Argentina leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
McAllister, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Raul. Can he get it through? Foyt. He's through here. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Paredes. Great defending, strong and determined. Raul. Time added on 4 minutes. And here's Nunez. That's a good ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Looking to play him in. Can he finish? Goal! They have stolen A momentary lapse, merciless. And that will be it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Shevchenko claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Madrid certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. It's a really well-measured ball. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Serginho tries to pass it through. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, perfectly measured that. Serginho. He's made sure that's not getting through. The referee has given a corner. Madrid with the corner, they're first. He's rising! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Terengganu have the chance to go the other way. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he's quick to return it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And the counter is on. Yamal, he's found a way through. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Shevchenko finds himself offside. Taken back almost at once. And it's Figo. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's got away! Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is through here! And this is Gerrard. Now this could be a chance. Silvestre calmly anticipates. That is ended up in no man's land. Gerrard. Pacho makes the interception. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. He's on it, can he get away? Figo. No goals as yet. This is a promising build-up. And it's Bale. Yamal. Bale. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Serginho. Great ball. Takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. There's the... and again! That pass isn't the best. And here's Shevchenko. Olise. Good running, strong and purposeful. No, he wasn't going to let him past. He's gone for goal. And that is doing no harm at...
In this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, he's but now Ronaldinho. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. So perhaps now the breakthrough. He scores for sure! Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Olise.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Diaz is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Looking for options for movement. Gerrard gets into a good position. Hakimi, not the most accurate pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ronaldinho. Rodri. He won't be happy with that one. Figo. Oh, they can break here. He has found the way through. Figo. That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So let's get the ball rolling.
Madrid really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's come to nothing. Wan-Bissaka. Now it's Mbappe. Terengganu are looking to break at pace. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they...
Tries from a long way out. Figo. Now it's Bale. Now it's Shevchenko. Tries to play it through. Serginho. Gerrard. He's looking wide. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the run. Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. Madrid still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Diaz venturing down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. And Silvestre. Bale makes a move down the right. Oh, well measured. Tacho cuts it out.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shevchenko needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Tries a shot! And that's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Madrid restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, strongly challenged there. Yamal, that's been slipped through. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 10, Messi.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Madrid with the lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And it's Gerrard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's found a way past.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he's one-on-one. Can he finish? Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22.
Hakimi gets across and deals with it. Driving on and making good progress. And he's picked it up out wide. Thinks about the shot. Could be danger here. Shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Vigo. Madrid have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! And no mistake. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Madrid have surely... Oh no, what has happened here? Pacho. Rodri. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Chips it through. Oh, what a ball! Big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Beckenbauer does really well there. He is strong. Kimmich. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, it's come loose. Bale. Chance! Glittering Bale! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are... And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Bale voted man of the match. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Madrid must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. He's a sharp little ball here. Delivered from distance. Hakimi. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Persib Bandung with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. There will be a throw-in. Pinches it off him. Hazard. Looking for options for movement. No way through. Oh, super ball! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Foot in. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the count.
Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a quick ball upfield. Could move up a gear here. Kimmich. And it's Figo. And he was alert to it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bale is flagged offside. Well, that pass isn't the best. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Great defending, strong and determined. He's through here. Kimmich is always looking to break lines. Serginho. That's Figo. Now that looks a decent... Big chance! And he's found the net! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
He is through here. Hazard! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Yamal. And he's being shifted off it. And the pass is intercepted. Almost half an hour in now. It's Figo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries to get it clear. And it's Hakimi. And if you have just joined us, still Yamal! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
fair tumble under that challenge. He won't be happy with that one. Roberto Carlos. Figo. Figo. Oh, important interception. And he's heaved it away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Azar.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Madrid really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And he's forced to go back. Aims beyond the defence. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. He's shifted it to the flank. And across it goes. Might be danger here. And this is Figo. Chance, surely! Nicely shaped ball. Nicely spread. Nicked it back promptly. Yamal's cross. Oh, great leap! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
2 added minutes
Back
has been indicated.
He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And it's Figo. Couch. Some resolute defending there. Tries to pass it through. That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Madrid come in leading by just the odd goal.
Children's announcement.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they were their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. Away we go again.
Madrid can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Decent chance! It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And yes, it's him again. He's had a shot! Again, a brilliant save.
Hazard really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Dani Olmo. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Bale. Yamal, he might be in here. Shapes to shoot. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Played towards the front line. He's not got that quite right.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. they've got to push for more.
Serginho, chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Serginho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid get their fourth corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Count receives it in a wide position. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Yamal, who's set up one goal so far, chips it through. Takes a shot! And he's quick to get rid. Shevchenko with a beautifully timed run.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Gerrard. Konsa. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that... And the shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Persib Bandung making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Konsa.
How many interceptions have we seen?
Real chance! And he hits the net. They are playing them off the park. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Madrid are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And this is Figo. It's Figo! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Dari. Coming on to replace him is...
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. Persib Bandung have the chance to go the other way. And that pass just didn't quite work. This is a promising build-up. Konsa. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on. Kimmich. So it looks now very much a done deal, just waiting to seal it.
Well, it's pretty clear which team is on the way up. What a performance when we've seen so many teams just crumble in similar situations.
Bruno Fernandes. Gerrard. And here's Mohamed Salah. Cafu. Looking for the run. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. Now this could be a chance. That has ended up in no man's land. Yamal. Raul. Now what about a counter-attack? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Carlos. And he's only too happy to take that back. And the finish! And he stuck it away. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 21.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Nicely weighted ball. Perfectly measured that. Oh, he's all alone. Oh, that's a fine interception.
5 minutes added time.
Raul. Vigo, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. 5 minutes to add. Passes. Mbappe! And that's a sharp finish. And they are right back within touch.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And that is as far as it goes. Madrid are going up,
And we come to
and
you
now
with a
they
quick
can
request
dream.
for support for our World Charity
So, Jim,
Fund.
how do you reflect on what we've seen? Madrid are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. It's off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Now, can they get him away? Conte.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Raya claims comfortably. Sabah have the chance to go the other way. Alexander-Arnold. That's a little off target. He has found a way through. Now it's Trossard. Saliba spots it and intercepts. And this is Bale. No, that's been intercepted. Tries a measured ball. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passes short and sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's put paid to the danger. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Searching pass he's played there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Alexander-Arnold. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. He came in hard, very hard. Looking to play him in. Aims beyond the defence. Looking for option. Decent chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Kajolu. Trossard. Vermin.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Figo. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! He scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game.
Big chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost.
Figo! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. And reclaimed it in a trice. Great vision. And here's Figo. Look at the space here. Shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again. He is desperate to get on the score sheet. But not this time.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Madrid have their third corner. Great leap! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Fermi. And Yamal. Good running, strong and purposeful. Nice interception, well timed.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That has not gone well. Bale. Goes for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Trossard. Now it's Yamal. And it's Serginho. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7, Cristiano Ronaldo, será sustituido por el dorsal 23.
Sabah kick off the second half.
Madrid clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Lopez. Well read, and the danger is averted. There's the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Saliba can get it clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Plays it across. Alexander-Arnold. Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
He's having a shot! Superb goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Figo, and this is Shevchenko. Oh. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Yamal.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Knocks it out wide. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Knocks it into space.
That's going in strongly.
Simeone was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to retrieve it. Tries to play it through. Beckenbauer. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Senesi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal has created one goal already. And it's Serginho. Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's been given away. Chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Shevchenko is offering a right smile there.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 22.
Figo. Lofted in. Getting up there! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Raul certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Figo. Real chance! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be...
Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Madrid palpably stronger, better, superior.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nicely weighted ball. Madrid have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Shevchenko. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Figo. And it's Shevchenko. And he's being shifted off it. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Raul. Can he get it through? And he's definitely onside. The ball goes, gets his head on it! Simeone couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
4 minutos de descuento.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Figo. Messi. Takes a shot! That's another chance! No, not quite. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And this is Figo. Camavinga. Simeone. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And we're done. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was Madrid are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult...
And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Pinches it off him. Ambitious ball here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Kimmich gets across to intercept that. Kimmich. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Yamal. Well, that's well spotted. Can he get it through? Oh, strongly challenged there. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Yamal! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Quality ball. It's a pretty loose pass. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Donnarumma is there to clear. Engages and forces him off the ball. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. And here's Bale. Now it's Shevchenko. Kimmich. Nicked it back promptly. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Played out to the left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Elects to cross. Has to go back here. Forlan! Goal! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Tokyo Verdy are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah,
He's having a hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
that's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That pass isn't the best. Bellingham. Forlan. Well timed, excellent interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's in on... Oh, shooting chance! Defending of the desperate variety. Shevchenko. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Bale. There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Madrid have their second corner now. Howson is there and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in a great position here.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, cracking ball. Hakimi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Bale. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has been cut short. And this is Shevchenko. Threads one in. And this is Figo. Great ball, and he's in here. Cannavaro gets it away. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. And it's Vitinha. And this is Forlan. Aims beyond the defence. Figo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. He's having a shot! What a wonderful goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. And that is indeed the final act. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Well, that is chance for a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Forlan. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. And this is Shevchenko. And here's Shevchenko. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Figo. Ronaldinho. Now it's Kane. Great vision. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Tokyo Verdy clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now that
it's Kane! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And a header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Forlan clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Picked out brilliantly. Big chance! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 23.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Ronaldinho, brilliantly cut out. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. He has found a way through. Bullish header! And he hits the net! And with that, he takes home the match ball. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Madrid have their lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see it.
Towering header, and that's a tiny finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Quite a game. Oh, great leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Hernandez. Madrid are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And it's Forlan. Decent chance! And he's stuck it away. And the comeback is complete. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Tokyo Verdy with the lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that was very necessary. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Messi. And this is Figo.
Madrid really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Looking for options for movement.
Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He is through here. Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. That's good play. He's a sharp little ball here. It's Kimmich. And that's a chance, surely! He's got it all! They have stolen level at the last! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time.
And it's in! But that is not going to count.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. He has a look out. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get on the end of it? Chance! And that's it. They will have to shake on that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Bale.
Just
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The Turk shoots!
And this is Bale. And this is Shevchenko. And they can counter here. Looking to play him in. Oh, important interception. Guardiola. Raul. And Jamal. Figo. Shevchenko. Bale. It's Bale! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. The first significant strike. Reflections on the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look.
Bale! Kukçu. That is ended up in no man's land. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Shevchenko. It's a goal kick. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Marseille have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Cross needs to be good. Raya deals with that nice and simple.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's made its way to him. Jamal, he's picked his way through, crosses it in, and they've managed to get rid. And the counter is on. Now it's Hazard. Tries to play it through, and the through ball. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Hakimi. And he cuts out the supply. Defending was strong and firm. He is through here. Jamal. Shot, surely! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Madrid really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Corner number 2, then. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Albert Ferrer.
Madrid have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Conte. Albert Ferrer. And it's Figo. Figo running with the ball. Kagawa. Kupchu is the team's great visionary. Juke. Oh, just skips past his man, and a shot! And that's a sharp finish. Marseille are all square. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Marseille restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's managed to get free. It's a searching pass. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's a little off target. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He won't be happy with that one. This looks promising. Kagawa looking for the run.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Kante simply refused to be outdone there. Serginho. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Duke clears it away. And that is the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players.
Madrid are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Madrid have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Serginho. And it's Shevchenko. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Marseille needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's a sharp little ball here. Yamal. It's a promising position. Serves up across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And here's the chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Kante makes the interception. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Bale. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Bale. Ambitious ball here. Conte. And here's Shevchenko. 60 minutes played. Kagawa. That's really well manoeuvred. Great ball. Chance! Oh, good finish. And they get themselves in front. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid with the lead. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hazard. Kirkchu. He's having a hit! It's bounced back off the post.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 23.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Has to go back here. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Great vision. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's been slipped through. Oh, super ball!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Into the last quarter of an hour.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach.
And he shoots! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Marseille choosing to make the first change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So again, we have parity.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Pinches it off him. Vigo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Closing in on goal. Tries to pass it through. Messi. Messi venturing down the left. That's a throw. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And he was quick to react.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Kirkchu at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Now it's Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Hazard in acres of space out wide. Zanetti has it out wide and in space. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Goes for a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Diouf demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Marseille found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold it. And that'll be the end of that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, in all honesty, Peter, this would have been seen as a very winnable game, but it turned into a typical case of how not to maximise your home advantage. And I think when you look back on it, Peter, the crowd played its part, there's no doubt about that. They got a bit down on their team. you know, early in the game, and it just went downhill from there.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.